Hey, what's going on, everybody? Back with another video. Quick little update video. Actually, scratch that. This is an exhaust demo video for you. So as you guys can see right now, I have a set of Vance and Hines big radius 2 into 2s on this bike. I'm so happy with the way these exhausts came out, where they were packaged. Everything about them is great. I'll probably do a long-term review of these pipes for you guys, like how I feel after 2,000 miles on them or so, see what the kind of discolorations might happen and whatnot. But this is just a demo video of how they sound. Me and Blockhead Moto, if you guys don't follow him, go follow him, go find him on YouTube. Great YouTuber, great Harley YouTuber. He and I share similar beliefs when it comes to exhausts. I like 2 into 2s just as much as he does. They sound so perfect with a V-twin. It's almost uncomparable. You can hardly compare a 2 into 1 to a 2 into 2 in sound, in my opinion. These pipes, they bring out the true heart and soul of what it is to have a V-twin motorcycle, and that's what we're going to be demonstrating today. So to start off, I noticed that that's not clean. The pipes are not clean. You might notice that there are some, like the angles of the upper pipe are not matched with the angles of the lower pipe. I know. I did not read the instructions fully before starting to throw them on, before realizing that I'm supposed to remove the passenger peg, and there's a bracket that moves it up. So that's why I have some dings, and the pegs actually scrape on the pipe if I try to bring them down. Learn from my mistake. Read the instructions before you start installing. But at this point, if all goes well, I'll have the cam being put in, and I'll just pull the pipe. The pipes are going to have to get pulled off anyway. I'll just have whoever installs the cam put on that bracket, fix all this up so it looks better, But overall, for installing it myself, the second time I've ever installed exhaust on a motorcycle, I think it went pretty well. It only took me like 3 hours to actually put on the new pipes. It took me like an hour, 2 hours to pull off the old ones the day before. But overall, man, I am really happy with these pipes. Let's get to actually the sound. Let's actually get to that instead of me just talking the whole time. So to start, the pipes are going to be the loudest back and to the right. So this is a good 5, so probably about 10 feet away from the bike. The idle sounds much more prominent, the lope. It's as close as I've ever been to the sound of what a Dyna sounds like, what my old Dyna sounded like. This is very, very close, like ever so close. Earth-shaking sound, I tell ya. Yeah, so you can tell, like, the loudest part is like right here. As you go around, you don't hear it quite so bad. But just that lope at idle sounds so good. So sitting on the bike, this is what it sounds like. Not too bad. Sitting here, chilling at a stoplight, humping along, sounds good. Pop her in gear and let's get going. the decel alone is such a huge selling point on this bike. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get on the interstate here quick. I'll take you guys up and around on the interstate so you guys can hear what the drone is like in reference to being up at highway speeds. We'll see if we can get out here. Let's see if we can catch a break. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Get out of the way. Oh yeah, we're getting this light too. Sweet. So here we go, guys. So setting cruise control, getting up on highway speed, going 70 miles an hour. It's not bad. It's definitely something that I think over an hour of one direction, you might get a little bit annoyed and a little bit of a headache. But I think you could easily change that by doing the quiet baffles. And I will admit, that's something that's really, really, really positive about Vance and Hines, is they do offer different baffles, different inserts to change the sound of the bikes. Their pipes especially. The quiet baffles just have some packing in them that mute the sound, mute the decibels a little bit, especially at highway speeds, so you don't have that long annoying drone in your right ear. You know, it is what it is. I can get used to it. I like it. I like the sound of actually hearing my pipes really well. Otherwise, like with the 2-to-1 into 2s, the stock setup, it's quiet even at highway speeds until you rip on it. Then it actually sounds like it's opened up. But this is such a deep and throaty tone at highway speed. I'm in love with it, like absolutely in love with it. And I have retuned this with the Vance and Hines FP3, so I think the map for this big radius pipe is just spot on. I think it is 100% matched to this motor, to the high flow air filter, and the exhaust. I don't feel like there's any weird hiccups when I'm going and accelerating or anything. So if you want a Vance and Hines FP3, probably should best pair it with an Vance and Hines pipe, just so you know. Otherwise though, guys, like, I can't be more happy with the way the pipes look, way they sound, way they really lightened up the bike too. I don't know how much the stock system weighs, honestly, but my picking it up with my big old guns here, it felt like, you know, 30-40 pounds probably. And I would say, and I'm estimating 30 or 40 pounds with the mufflers, with the actual, you know, slip-on mufflers on. I think like the stock header itself is like 25-30 pounds, and I want to say like the mufflers add, you know, 10 or 15 pounds. They're not light, but they're also not extremely heavy. They're not the heaviest part of the system. But these pipes maybe weigh like 10 pounds all together. All the heat shields and everything on it, and all the clamps and whatnot. I think it weighs like 10 pounds. It's extremely light, and it's changed the feeling of the bike immensely without really feeling like it was a drastic change though. You know, it feels like I can throw this over a little bit better. I like the fact that it is a full system now, so any performance upgrades I do in the future, it will unlock more potential than the stock headers will allow. You know, there's just more flow out that will occur with these pipes than with the stock headers. So, you know, it's not a 2-to-1. It's not going to be the greatest for performance, but I think that For me personally, I just like the 2-into-2s better. Oh yeah, it's that decel. A little burbling down. Sounds exactly like the way my Dyna did when it burbled down. I love it. And my Dyna did not have Vance and Hines. It had a MagnaFlow exhaust, and that exhaust was way more of a pain in the ass to get on, and it was also way more of a pain in the ass, like, because they didn't send me all the necessary parts to get it to go on, so I had to go buy extra stuff just to make it work. This one, no such problems. Way better quality support from Vance and Hines, you know. There's a sex shop. Oh yeah. And I've gotten more like positive looks with these pipes on. Like people like notice the sound and they're like, oh god, that sounds good. No angry. Like, you know how sometimes like loud bikes piss people off? Generally I don't get that vibe. Like I've seen a lot of people, they like give me a thumbs up and they like, wow, that's a, they take a double take, like, what is that? Why does that sound so different than most Harleys or something like that? It's just like, yep, this is what it sounds like. If you are in the Sioux Falls area, or like, you know, you're coming through or whatnot, and you want to hear what these pipes sound like, you know, hit me up on Instagram at ShadowGlide107. You know what, I'll find a place to meet you at, and you can hear them in person. They are amazing in person. All right. Anyways, I think that's good. What's gonna do it for me, guys. I'm gonna cut this video off. I know it's a short one, but I don't really know how else to give you an exhaust demo than what I've just done. And you'll be hearing it from now on, you know, in the videos. You'll hear it clicking along and making all kinds of bald eagle noises, and the smell of apple pie will fill the air. So anyways, guys, I will see you in another video. Hopefully you stick around. Hopefully you feel like subscribing after watching a couple of my videos. Make sure to like, comment, whatever the hell you want to do. But anyways, it's the ShadowGlide107 signing out.